Now, leadership is the most misunderstood subject today, and that's because it's complicated. Now, we've all heard the stats that 90% of businesses eventually fail, and a big part of those failures happen in the first year. More than not, it's on leadership. One way or another, sort of is what it is. Leadership failed somewhere, right? Leadership is not a linear and isolated process, but it's very complex and dynamic. It's changing all of the time. We thought COVID was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but since then, the rate of change in the business landscape has picked up exponentially. And that is why so many out there feel stuck and frankly just powerless right now. And in the past, we've had incredible leaders. Go back as far as Alexander the Great and beyond. And I'm sure you've noticed that right now, today, in this time, good, reliable, effective leaders are getting harder and harder to find. Most people who see themselves as leaders, like CEOs and entrepreneurs, are in fact managers. They're babysitting somebody else's system. Most people are sitting around waiting to be led or told what to do, and that's the truth. Now, with me, I've been fixing businesses for a long time. I'm a turnaround type, and I've had some success. And fixing businesses is also fixing people. Warren Buffett said something like, fixing businesses is easy, it's the people part that's hard. And I think that's very true. And I've learned some stuff and have some very specific insights. I've developed an architecture or a system, if you will, on how to be a leader. My mission right now is trying to create as many leaders as I can. It's why I built this library. I'm referencing a couple hundred books in here directly and indirectly in what I'm about to do. And I have a lot of ahas for people trying to become effective leaders. A system and architecture, like I said. I've figured some stuff out. Now I have two ways I'm trying to create more leaders. The first one, and maybe you've seen my new book, I'm Leader. If not, check it out. It's two books. One is I Am, and that's about you. And the other is Leader, and that's about you also, but a different level of you. And if you've seen the book, you understand that I do things a little bit different. I'm trying to create things with more of a focus on outcome. And second, and why I'm making this video right now, is Leadership Squared, a 2-day workshop, July 25th and 26th, held here in my private library in Los Angeles. And the best way I could describe it is it's an experience of discovery. Now I'm calling it Leadership Squared, and because when something is squared, it means that it's multiplied by itself. It's bigger than the whole or the sum of its parts. It transcends. And think about it, if you could have one advantage in every situation, business, family, life, just one, anyone you want, I'm gonna tell you, hands down, it would have to be the best leader. Nothing sets you apart more than your ability to lead. And sadly right now, you have very little competition. The best leader is going to come out on top and could be the one to save everyone from themselves. And that is a tremendous advantage for anybody who understands it. Now, for this workshop experience, I'm looking for a very specific type of person who's gonna get the most out of it. First, you're ambitious and you wanna be more effective. You're self-made even. You also know how lonely it can be, and sometimes you feel stuck. Preferably, you've started something like a business, a project, a mission, a cause. And I'll tell you what I'm not looking for is somebody who's trying to just find the motivation to get going, or some sort of lazy hack, or somebody that's overly pessimistic and generally negative about life. This isn't for you. Start with my book and see how you do. Leadership Squared is for someone already in the arena. Does that make sense? Okay, good. If this resonates with you, fill out the application. It's gonna be something really, really special. It's limited to just 23 spots. As I'm doing this recording, maybe half those spots are filled, so don't wait.